Hello and welcome to Vegan Fun Times. I'm your host Luke, and today we are back on Subnautica. Starfield has failed to keep my attention for longer than an episode. I tried to make some additional content for it, but to be honest, every time I tried to do something interesting, something bad happened. It would glitch, it would kick me to desktop. It just wasn't fun. So, I'm back on Subnautica and we are doing a Pearl Diver challenge. So for this one, we are going to build oxygen tanks, but we're not going to equip them. Everything else is fine. Everything else is the same as the regular game, just no oxygen tanks equipped. So basically, the key to this one is like getting vehicles, right? That will enable us to do some cool things, and just enable us to hop in and out of the vehicle to get stuff. So we're gonna have to be real quick here before our oxygen runs out. So we'll get some of that. As usual, we're going for the 2 acid mushrooms and a little. Okay, we've got less than 30 seconds of oxygen, so we're just looking for a limestone thing. I thought it was, for a second I thought, oh no, we're in artificial air, like I'll have to go back to the drop pod. You really don't. You just go up and breathe in this beautiful air. Look at this. Right, okay, so water's there. Good to know. So it's a lot less panicked at the very beginning, because you just, like I just did, you just go to the surface when you're running out of O2. But you know, I'm just picking up some bladder fish so that we can build the ever useful air bladders, which will help us get to the surface when we need them. Ah, go away, stalker. Mind you, I think that sentence has probably been uttered a lot of times in the past. Go away, stalker. Right. Okie So we've got a decent amount of resources, but we've still got a lot of space. So let's think about what we can collect. I guess we can pick up some more titanium, but ideally we want other resources too. Again, we're in hardcore, so don't want to push the old O2, especially before we've got fins and the other thing. So we're about 100 meters away. I wonder if we can find some silver before we go back. That would be cool. So again, just looking for those little lumps on the side of these rock out. Oh, that looks quite deep. Maybe I shall get some O2 and go have a look. So refreshing after the artificial air challenge to be like without any, without any tanks quite into the game, hundreds of meters away from the drop pod, actually looking for good stuff. It's wild. Missing a lot of the fragments though, because we don't have a scanner yet. Oh, there, I just saw a lovely sandstone. Give us some lead. Okay. Pick up some quartz. Because again, although we are not going to be equipping the oxygen tanks, we are going to be building them so that we can get the rebreather. because you're going to need that. Even pearl divers are going to struggle at the 1,500 meters below depths. Right, I guess it's time to start lazily making our way back to the drop pod. Let's change the colour there. Yeah, easily done. So I think tech tree wise, we are going to be going for like the vehicle bay and stuff like that, because they're going to be necessary. So this might take a little bit longer than our artificial air run, but then again it might be quicker, because there'll be potentially less back and forth between bases. Right. The other benefit of like taking a long time before coming back to the drop pod is that it has chance to recover the power that we are using in like construction, basically. So we'll build a tank, it'll get equipped to us automatically, we'll just take it off before we go out.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden. The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
Let's see, how then? So, we're doing not too bad. Got a reasonable amount of titanium. We're building the resources for our you know, the rest of the stuff that we need. Click off the stuff that we have just made. Yeah. Righto. Now we can start scanning. And now that we're scanning, sea glide, right? That's step one. And then we want oh, I'm using the tank. Okay. Forgot to take it off. Right, so just quickly duck out of there. Yeah. Once we've built the high capacity tank, I'll just drop them on the floor outside of the drop pod. A little bit of littering, but you know, I kind of feel that the Aurora has done the damage when it comes to littering on this planet. Because yeah, it did kind of make a big mess. Cool. I do love the air bladders. They're very handy. Right here. And again, like, I'm not super focused on getting to the Jellyshroom Caves like straight away, because until we go to the Aurora and get the depth module, we're not really going to be able to take advantage of the Jellyshroom Caves having all of that like amazing resources, like the late game resources that we need. Ooh, a message from the pre-release. Power problem in the Cyclops. Okay. God. Actuanbus? How? Okay. Alright, I'll try and get in contact with that dude. All it gave me was an aurora, so I'm guessing he tried to put something in there that they wouldn't let him transfer. But it's cool. It's a little bit disappointing he didn't put a diamond hardened knife in there, because they had that in the pre-release, but they don't have it in this game, in the released version. And apparently it does more damage to stuff when you cut it, which reminds me I will need some delightful oh yeah, silver, that's what I wanted, right? And then I think I only need one more quartz, because I've got 1 glass 1 quartz in the thing. I've got loads of titanium there, so let's quickly... Oh, what the... No! Get that off my quick bar. Almost killed me. Oh, might as well have a quick scan around here. There's a beacon fragment I can see. Oh, some grav traps. Okay. Sea glide, and there's the other beacon. Oh, it's getting dark and I'm running out of O2. Brilliant situation to be in when we don't have any light with us. It'll be fine. Why will it be fine? We've got a knife and a scanner. Wait, hang on. What? I think I've only scanned 1 blueprint for that. Have I left the randomizer on? No, because that's got 3, which it should have. Is there anything? Okay. Well, you know. Not gonna complain when it benefits us. Let's go into the drop pod. Right, so we need some lubricante. Glass. Some of that. Some of that. Another one of those. Yeah, I want a battery, bro. Of course. Righty. Now we can pump our other boss out. Now, we're not going to go for the alternate ending, not ending, I guess, the alternate like message from the sunbeam. So we're just going to repair the everything in the drop pod, get all of the lovely coordinates to help us navigate. Cool. And I've got enough power to make one of those and a sea glide. Right, so put the rebreather on our thing. Oh, okay. There we go. Now we've got a sea glide too. So let's get rid of that. Start organising our darn thing. Inventory. Yeah, we might as well keep that on us because we'll need it for the thing. Don't need that anymore, or that, or that. cool. Build a beacon actually, just because. Do we? I know we have. Yeah, we don't have any copper. Ooh. All right. Well, it's still going to be dark as heck outside, right? So I'll take a flare.
Increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the auroras.
So we need some silver. So let's first of all just drop this. We don't need it anymore. We've got light as well, but I'll chuck that there. Get some good distance on it. Righty. It's normally these kind of like cave areas that has the sandstone that I'm after for the rebreather. But we're running real low on air here. Right, so while we're camped on this oxygen thing, we can kind of like pick our next path. Let's go down here. Come on, man. Where is the silver? Ah. I'm over here. Okay, we're running low on O2. So let's
New blueprint acquired.
rip that. Yeah, we do need a vehicle bay. We might as well pick up some creeper seeds for the lubricant. Over here. This is frustrating. Ah, okay, I'm here. That's fine. I'll just go elsewhere for silver. Go look at those pillars that'll be around.
Local scans show a nearby cave entrance, depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome.
Okay, I've got time for one before I have to jet up. It's so much better to be playing a game that is actually interesting and challenging. I mean, I've finished this game way more times than I have Starfield, but I just find it more fun.
Integrating EDA data.
And making these little challenges, well, I didn't make these challenges. I got them from a Reddit post, which I think has since been deleted, but it's just fun. that's the flare that I dropped. I'm gonna need some table corals. So I might as well pick that up while I'm going past. It looks like we might be near the 0 point as well, actually. So like the middle of the map. Right. Well, we've got the ingredients for the rebreather, so that is a load off our mind. Yeah, gonna need some lubricant. Might as well make some glass for the vehicle. The seamoth, as it's called. Right. So we're going to need a bit more titanium. So if we take 2 out of there, I just need to pick up 2 of the like scrap metal, and then a power cell, which is going to need 4 of these, 2 copper, and a what do you call it? Oh my gosh, it's on the end of my tongue. Silicon rubber. There we go.
Integrating new PDA data.
Just need 1 more copper. It's not going to give me copper, but I'll smash it while I'm here. There we are. Righty ho then. Back to the drop pod and its fabricator. Then we'll start to focus on like the base building stuff, and yeah, then we'll go scout a location for our base. Now I'm going to do what is called a pro game move in this game anyway, and swap the fresh battery with the one that I have been using in my Sea Glide, because the power cell, it doesn't matter if you use a fully charged power cell for the vehicle bay. You can use an uncharged one because it doesn't have any like power requirements. So we might as well bish bash bosh, and we got the vehicle bay. Cool, cool, cool. And we've got 1 of the fragments of 3 needed for the seamoth. So the rest of them we can gather from the like blood kelp area with the pillars. Coolio. Well, yeah. So just might as well just kick that out of our inventory now because it's quite big. It's not like we're going to lose where it is because it's right next to the drop pod. Let's just go scouting for ships, specifically seamoths. So we picked up the one by life pod 17, which is a guaranteed spawn. So now we're just stuck with the non-guaranteed ones. I can see a bioreactor fragment there. We'll pick that up. Now, wrecks are going to be really hard for us to explore until we have a vehicle that we can like retreat back to, because you're only going to have like 45 seconds of oxygen at a time. It's obviously a bit of a challenge. So add that to our list. Stuff to build. The sky is actually quite nice and unique. So in one of the one of the many attempts I made at making entertaining Starfield videos, the sky was literally just unpatterned cyan. It was just blue. It looked pretty bad, to be honest. Why am I just floating around here? Like, I've got what I need. Yes, scanner room. There's a reactor. I wonder if I'll make it. Yeah, just about. Do we have the... Yeah, we do. Sweet. So that's what I'm going to focus on building now, because it will solve a lot of our problems. We need a lot of titanium for it. So let's gather the titanium. Whoa, it's a reef leviathan. Okay, this is the way. Zoom up. Got trapped under the reef leviathan. Trying to kill us, are you? I see your game. So our Jellyshroom access point base is just up there, where we normally put it, or I normally put it anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Is that shaped like a horn? Yeah, it is. Okay, so might as well do the 0 point location while we're here. Should be a little cliff. Yeah, there's a little cliff there. So there's a little valley or something. Around here, there is the 0 point. Must be this little thing here. Yeah. So look for that, and you're pretty much at the middle of the map. Fun times. There's a wreck here. We can maybe get some good scans. No? Just gravity traps. Which we don't really need. I'll be honest, I don't know why they put them into the game. I'm not sure what their purpose is. They like suck fish in, maybe? Like gathering fishies here? Don't know. Anyway. What? Okay, so I just need some copper for power cell that we're going to need. It's a very nice game. Very pretty. And they must have spent ages like making these cliffs look so unique, because you can tell where you are by the scenery. So it's and I don't just mean like the biome. Like you can sometimes quite easily pick up on where you are by like a little feature, and you're just like, oh, this is where I am. So it's very well done. Very well done indeed. Right, did I? Yeah, I did. So I got titanium. I've got 1 glass on me, or enough quartz for 1 glass. So I need another 1. Well, another 2 quartz, but enough for another 1 piece of glass, you know. Oh, that's an interesting little structure. Might as well pick up the trash can. Oh, getting attacked by this little biting fish.
New blueprint acquired.
Do we have 2 copper already? Yeah, we do. Alright, so just quartz. Bar table.
New blueprint acquired.
There's some quartz. Coolio. Right, now we just need 4 acid shrooms to use to make batteries. But there'll be plenty of acid shrooms around in the shallows. See? Ooh, the colour of the sky is interesting. Sun's getting low. Can I drop anything to pick up the last one? Yeah, I'll just consume that. Once we've got the sea glide, well, that's not true. Once we've got the first depth module, then we pretty much unlocked like what we need. And again, the only other like bit of the game I can foresee some potential difficulty with is getting to the like alien base where you get the ion battery data.
Our pod was almost crushed by the seamoth bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDF. Caution. Continued degradation of the auroras. Drive core may result in a point detonation. Continuing to monitor.
And we're going to do the same little tricks that we did before to get a battery. And
The seamoth is a fast, safe mode of transport, but remember that swimming is good for your glutes and endorphin levels.
2 moons. Right. Cool. We can focus on hand tools now, like the habitat builder and the laser cutter. Because we got this bad boy, we don't have to fear a lot. We really don't. So, we're going to need some copper for the wire needed for the computer chip. We need some silver, and we're going to need another battery, and then everything else we should have already. See what I mean? It's so much easier. You don't have to worry about oxygen with this thing. You just hop in, scoot until you see something, and then hop out and enjoy it. Look, okay. Well, what we'll do we'll show you exactly. We might be able to get some diamonds because we've got 200 meters of depth, right? So if we get it to, actually, this might be an easier. Okay, so just gently edge closer and closer to the limit. 199 is perfect. Oh crap! I think it went. Yeah, there we go. We'll put it. Cripes, we need fluid intake as well. Why? So we got one diamond. $3 million credits.
Possibly predatory life forms. Detecting an artificial structure somewhere in the region.
Yeah, I know. Right, now we need to get back to our ship. It's going to be a tight one. We might have to use our oxygen supply. And then refill it. So yeah, I guess you can do a bit of the Jellyshroom Caves. You just got to be careful, and it's going to be a short little range, I guess, that you'll have. Yeah, that's where we want to get the. Oh no. Stay away. So whatever you do, try and avoid flying over the center holes of those, because the like snake monsters, they like to hide in them, which is pretty cruddy. Right, so if we look at that, there isn't a lot of the cave that we can that is accessible to the depth of our ship at this range, so just be very mindful of that when you I could have sworn. Okay, well, there must be another one. Anyway, look at that. That's impressive, right? No, for sure. So we've got some lithium, we've got the diamonds we need. I count that as a pretty darn successful trip. Let's get out of here before the pressure starts to get to us. Ooh. Yes. Yeah, cool. We got one silver, we need another one. Ah, I'd forgotten about the fluid issue. Right. Okay. Well, pick up some salt, and I'll pick up one of these. And the reason that we're doing both is we're going to make some water out of the fish, and then we're going to also make some bleach to get some more water. Okay, our ship's looking pretty banged up after that, and the depths, so I'll have to repair it as well. Now I'm gonna overpass the thing so I can get some coral tube sample for the bleach. At least I can. Oh no, there's no. Okay, such life. I thought there was a radio signal, but I was wrong.
Bleach is an essential chemical used for cleaning wounds and purifying water. Preparing a day's water ration
Right. We'll keep one of the water things with us.
and eventual death.
Don't need yet.
Vital signs stabilizing. Near blueprint acquired.
Okay, well we got the water, that's the important thing. Actually, we'll get some copper in here almost for certain, and we can get some cave sulfur as well. 2 birds, 1 stone. Okay, we've got the battery ingredients ready. Might as well just keep emptying this area there. Is this the tunnel? I don't think it is, but we might as well have a quick check. Yeah, it's not. It's not the tunnel with the 2 holes in, which has guaranteed 3 sandstone chunks in it. Alright, well, we're going to need 2 batteries, aren't we, for these tools. And now we're literally just on the patrol for 1 silver. Where are you, silver? What's that? Life pod 17. Okay, well, we know we've already been there. Let's go to this little tower. There's probably some sandstone around it. There's a lot of limestone. So one of the things that may be coming to the channel in a little bit of time, I don't know how long it is because we're currently on our good person playthrough, but me and one of my good friends, Tom, will be doing a Baldur's Gate Dark Urge run, which is the like evil run through of the game. So keep your peepers peeled. Obviously, if you are subscribed, you'll get a notification. But don't worry if you're not. It will, it'll be out when it's out. So we're currently in the third act, and we've got 2 out of the 3 nether stones. So shouldn't be too long, I hope, before we've finished it. I don't know if you can hear my neighbour's dog, but something's exciting it. It's a lovely dog. It's a like grey, speckled, what are they called? Spaniel, cocker spaniels. Full of energy, full of beans. Like they let it run around on the grass in front of our houses, and yeah, it's it's fun. Like the dog is obviously very energetic. I wish I had that level of energy, you know. Right. I can start building stuff now.
Southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
Rendezvous coordinates corrupted. Transmission origin coordinates downloaded.
One of them.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
And get one of them. Right, okay. Now that we've got the habitat builder, we can start on our first base. Do I want to make it fancy, or do I just want to make it standard? Let me think. So, assuming that we are going, yeah, I think if we have a central base at Jellyshroom, that will give us the restock point that we need on the surface of the map, and then probably gonna build another base in the where would be best? I think probably the Lost River, right? Because it's still a little bit far away from the end of the game, and quite close to how we get in there. Because really at that point the Cyclops will be our base down there, so we don't need that at all. Okay, cool. So we'll build a base. We'll make it a nice one here, and we'll just kind of kick stuff off, I guess. Do we have any? No, I reached the max pinned. Oh, so this thing here, you can just Google. It's some kind of streamers. He got a unique item code or something that lets you get it. I've literally never constructed it though. I just found the option in the game menu to add gosh, why can't I think of words? To add like this item code, and I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. And then I googled like item codes, and I think his is the only one they did, so it's like a feature that they kind of put in for that dude. But yeah, maybe they'll Maybe there are other codes. If there are other codes, let me know. I'm always down for expanding my build menu in this game. Boop, boop. And that's our usual tower, isn't it? Above the hull and the floaters. Right, so just park up. What about that? And we'll put a nice foundation above. Like anyone who's seen me build this base before is just like, Luke, you've done nothing different. Don't need that. Scan room is fine. Need a radio, medkit, fabricator. Right, all then. Let's get to it. Looking for some glass. Why is there no glass when you need it? Or quartz. We're going to pass out as well. Quartz right there. Now you want to make sure that when you're building a base at the start of the game, when you're relying on solar power, that you do it in the daytime, right? And you want to make sure that the panel is built while it's daylight as well, because otherwise it's going to be a darn nightmare because you'll build it, and if you're anything like me, you'll be relying on that oxygen from a powered base after you finish building it, and it just won't be there if there's no power. It just won't be there. So let's put a hatch on this bad boy. Don't need a hatch anymore. Oh yes, and we've still got the resources to pump out some of the stuff that will stop us having to travel back to the drop pod all the time. Cool. Also, having that means that we can pick up the scrap metal and use that to build, which is always cool. We'll go back, pick up the rest of our stuff from the drop pod. And then we'll drop a beacon there as well, so we don't have to use the Life Pod 17 one. I'm quite surprised that the Aurora hasn't exploded yet. We've been in the game about an hour. Normally it's had enough by now.
This is Life Pod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Now, one of the things that I do with my seamoth is I absolutely load it with storage units, right? And then I have the depth module, and then the rest is storage units, so that we can carry stuff. And before you get the and I advise that you do that because the Cyclops is a bit ungainly at times, especially in the like shallow areas of the map. So yeah, I'd recommend
Local radiation
pimping out your sea truck.
is drive core.
Okay, now it's exploding. Right.
Detonation will occur within 2 hours.
I can make plasteel ingots and everything.
Calorie intake recommended.
Automated distress signals from live pod 12. Coordinates attached. Warning. Live pod has sunk beyond safe diving distance. Do not attempt retrieval without submersible support.
Right, I just need 2 copper
Signal location
for my
upgrade.
scan room.
Seek fluid intake. Vital signs stabilizing.
It's not going to give me copper, but it's here. Stay away from the Kara shark. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Ooh. Now I'm faced with an option. I could build a scanarium, or I could build a delightful med pack generator. I think I'm going to build the med pack generator first, just because. That is annoying. Means I have to go and gather some more table coral. Okay, we've officially got rid of our need for a drop pod now. Everything in the drop pod can now be found in there. Do want to build another power panel just to increase our need, and I'm just looking at this. I'm going to build that way and that way, so it's this area that I want to move my solar panel to. Now it's night time. You'll see that the power isn't going up. If I construct the one that has power in it, it will lose that charge. So we're not going to do that, otherwise our base will become unpowered over this night. We're going to quickly find some more copper and then build the scanner room, and that will be the end of the kind of first hour of this challenge, really. I'll have to compare the video with the one from the artificial air challenge to see how we're comparing in terms of like progress. Ooh, no, I want to go up. I want to go up towards the oxygen. Get back in our little seamoth so we don't have the air problems. Plus we have this like fantastic light. Look at that. See for days. Eins und nicht zwei.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Give me some copper, you RNG bastard. Finally. Right. Now we're going to have a little issue. We're going to have to put the scanner room off of the foundation because it doesn't like being built on foundations for some reason. But that's okay. That's why we built a cross section so that we'd have options. Now I'm just thinking, so yeah, LifePod 19 is over that way, so we want to put our scanner on this side of the map. It should still pick up the stalker teeth that we'll need from the like kelp forest, but it'll also cover more towards where we want to be. Sweet. So this is our lovely little scan of the area around us. Hey. Cool. So next time we're going to be expanding the scan room. We've already got some of the things we need. For that, we're also just going to be progressing the game. We're going to try and get to the Aurora as well, and yeah, we'll see what we can get done, to be honest. Sweet. Well, I hope you enjoyed the first hour of the Pearl Diver Challenge. I'm going to be continuing with this until we finish the game 100% and we launch the rocket ship. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of the day.